Stephanie Lang Yu. I am American-born Chinese. I speak Cantonese at home and English at school. I learned Mandarin and Spanish throughout my life, and I'm a first-year generation student going to college, and I come from a low-income family, and ethnic studies has helped me engage myself with the community.
Flores. I'm a Chicana born in Salt Lake City, Utah. I am bilingual speaker in Spanish and English. I'm a person who is up for any challenge that will benefit me for the rest of my life. Ethnic studies has helped me see the world more clearly.
Before entering Jackson as a mentor, I did not see my identity as an Asian American could impact my life. But as I interact with the students, I saw that they were able to distinguish my identity. They saw that I was Asian American based on my appearance. As I was going to recess one time, they asked me this question, like, where are you from? I asked them, I'm from here, I'm from Utah. And they're like, no, where's your parents from? And I said they were born in China, and then suddenly they just assumed that I was Chinese. From my experience at Jackson, I was able to connect myself back to Dr. Ono's study about Asian Americans and the myth of model minority, because not all Asians fit into that category. So from Jackson, I was able to understand the concept of critical service learning, because I really did gain something while I was giving at the same time. So it's the concept of reciprocity, and from that I was able to see my identity as an Asian American.
As a assistant scholar mentoring at Jackson Elementary, I was not yet convinced that I was going to be the person that the students looked up to. When I walked into the classroom, I saw that the teacher and also most of the students were Latinos. I directly drew a connection with the kids and the teacher. For example, in the bilingual kindergarten class, the teacher speaks to all her students in Spanish, even though she does not regard the color of their skin. This means she is colorblind. Colorblindness is when a person believes that color does not matter, but the fact is color should not matter.
Before entering Jackson Elementary, I honestly did not know how to use the concepts that we learned from ethnic study. But when I went into Jackson, I finally realized that these concepts apply to real life. For example, when I was helping the students in the class, the teacher was asking the students a question, and this African American girl, she had the right answer, but the teacher did not pick on her, because I honestly believe that she saw her as less than what she was, and she didn't pick on her, and I feel like that's sad. It's a form of deficit thinking. Instead, she picked on the white girl, which they both have the same kind of experience for a second grader. And to me, this is just unfair. After my experiences from Jackson, I was able to see it at another institutional level, because now I'm going to college, and the education is more rigorous, and at the same time I feel like some of the teachers, professors are treating me unfairly. And I honestly believe that I need to protect myself from this. And being able to be in the ethnic study class, I'm able to voice my opinion, talk about how I feel, because from that, I'm able to open myself to more opportunities.
Before, I did not know what prejudice meant. Entering Jackson, I saw many examples of this concept. Prejudice is defined as judging someone without knowing his or her situation. An example of prejudice that I saw when I went to Jackson Elementary was when the students came up to me and told me if I was born in Mexico. I said to myself, just because I'm Hispanic doesn't mean I'm born in Mexico. From that judgment, they would assume that I am illegal just because of my ethnicity. After service learning, I became more knowledgeable with my surroundings.
Ethnic studies with a component of service learning has really helped me shape my freshman year. I learned so much about my identity, culture, and language from engaging myself with my community. I recently joined ASA, which is the Asian American Student Association, to help me address social issues with my Asian community. Furthermore, giving me this background makes me determined to reach high in my education.
Throughout my whole life, I've never thought about or seen what was going on in the world. Being in ethics studies has benefited me in many ways, such as gaining more knowledge about my culture and leading me to recognize what I have not been able to see right in front of me. It is still hard to accept what a person can go through when they're being judged.
And that's all we have for you guys.
Thanks for watching.